Hi, I'm Nivya. Welcome to Weekly Sports News. Let's go through the headlines first. Prannoy takes Malaysia Masters after tough contest for first badminton World Tour title. Indian shuttler beats China's Weng Yang in 3 long games to enter the winner's circle. Argentinian Lautaro Martinez double secured consecutive Coppa Italia titles for Inter Milan. Inter Milan beat Fiorentina 2-1 at the Stadio Olimpico. India's Skeet shooters Ganemat, Sekhon and Darshna Rathore create history in ISSF World Cup Shotgun. Ganemat Sekhon won silver while Darshna Rathore claimed bronze. Rohan Bopanna in top 10 of ATP doubles ranking after 7 years. Indian veteran Bopanna has jumped 10 spots on the back of title wins at the Qatar Open and Indian Wells Masters. Neeraj Chopra rises to world number 1 in the world's athletic men's javelin throw rankings. The Indian javelin throw ace topped the ranking charts with 1,455 points. News in details. Indian badminton player HS Prannoy clinched the Malaysia Masters 2023 after winning the final against China's Weng Yong. Prannoy won the match with a scoreline of 21-19, 13-21 and 21-18. With this, the 30-year-old clinched his first ever BWF World Tour title. Prannoy won a cash prize of $31,500 with his victory. Star Indian shuttler HS Prannoy entered a 6-year-long title drought with a 3-game win over China's Weng Yang in a pulsating men's singles final at the Malaysia Masters Super 500 tournament on Sunday. The 30-year-old Indian showed great composure and resolve during a 94-minute battle to notch a 21-19, 13-21, 21-18 victory against China's world number 34 Weng Yang, a 2022 Asian Championship bronze medalist. The win helped him claim his maiden BWF World Tour title and also the first singles crown of the year for India. Prannoy was instrumental in India's epic Thomas Cup victory last year, but an individual title has eluded him since the 2017 US Open Grand Prix Gold. The Kerala shuttler had come close to breaking his title drought when he reached the final at the Swiss Open last year and signed off at the semi-final stage in Malaysia and the Indonesian Super 1000. Prannoy battled a series of injuries and health issues before turning his career around in back end of 2021. Inter Milan won the Coppa Italia for the second consecutive season following a 2-1 triumph against Fiorentina in the tournament's final on Wednesday. Inter Milan attacker Lautaro Martinez scored 2 goals in the 29th and 37th minute. Inter Milan will play against Manchester City in the Champions League final. Lautaro Martinez scored twice as Champions League finalist. Inter Milan came from behind to beat Fiorentina 2-1 and retain their Italian Cup title. Nicolas Gonzalez gave Fiorentina an early lead at the Stadio Olimpico, but Martinez drilled Inter level and then volleyed in the winner before halftime for Simone Inzaghi's team. Argentine Martins did level with a shot from a tight angle in the 29th minute, and in the 37th minute, Martin scored again and thus the score became 2-1. With this goal, Lautaro Martinez scored 100 goals for Inter Milan. Inter's 9th Italian Cup triumph moved them level with Roma. Only Juventus with 14 titles have lifted the trophy more often. Inter have had a successful season, retaining the Coppa Italia and Italian Super Cup titles and reaching next month's Champions League final against Manchester City. Both teams preparing for major European finals next month and meeting for the first time in a major domestic final. India's Ganemat, Sekhon and Darshna Rathore clinched silver and bronze medals respectively in women's skeet at the ISSF World Cup Shotgun held in Almaty, Kazakhstan. This was the first time India won double medals in the skeet event at the Shooting World Cup. Indian shooters Ganemat, Sekhon and Darshna Rathore struck a silver and a bronze medal in the women's individual skeet event at the ISSF World Cup Shotgun Almaty 2023. It was for the first time that India won 2 individual medals in women's skeet at the senior ISSF World Cup. Ganemat Sekhon was on track to win a gold medal but settled for silver with 50 out of 60 points after missing 5 of her last 10 shots. Darshna Rathore meanwhile won her maiden ISSF World Cup medal, a bronze. She shot 39 out of 50 and could not progress to the gold medal round. Maheshwari Chauhan, the third Indian women's skeet shooter competing in the individual event, came 26th in the 35 shooter field and was eliminated. She scored 108. In the men's skeet, none of the three Indians, including Olympian Mairaj Ahmed Khan, could make it to the final. Mairaj Ahmed Khan scored 119 and came 17th, while Gurjot Kankura shot the same score and finished 19th. Anandjit Singh Naruka was 23rd with a score of 118. Veteran Indian tennis player Rohan Bopanna gained 2 places to break back into the top 10 of the ATP doubles rankings after 7 years. The 43-year-old Indian was placed at the world number 9 spot, his first in the top bracket since June 2016. Bopanna, who was forced to pull out of the Davis Cup and a few other events due to a knee injury last year, was ranked 19th at the start of the season. Indian tennis ace Rohan Bopanna climbed 2 spots in the latest ATP rankings for doubles to be at world number 9. It is for the first time since June 2016 that Rohan Bopanna has entered the top 10 in doubles rankings. Rohan Bopanna, who turned 43 in March, was ranked 19th at the start of the 2023 season. He struggled with a knee injury in 2022 and had to withdraw from multiple events including the Davis Cup. However, the Indian tennis player, whose career best rank of number 3 came in 2016, recovered well and has played in 13 tournaments so far this season. The title win alongside his Australian partner Matthew Ebden at Indian Wells Masters in March made Rohan Bopanna the oldest ATP Masters 1000 champion. The Indo-Australian duo went on to defeat the current world number 1 team of Wesley Koolhof and Neil Skupski in the final. Bopanna and Ebden also won the Qatar Open in February and made it to the final of Madrid Open and ATP Masters 1000 event in May. India's Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra, in a historic achievement, has topped the men's world javelin throw rankings. This is the first time that an Indian athlete has topped the javelin throw rankings. Tokyo Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra is the new world number 1 in the latest men's javelin throw rankings issued by the World Athletics. This is the first time that an Indian athlete has topped the javelin throw rankings. Neeraj Chopra topped the charts with 1,455 points, 22 ahead of Grenada's Anderson Peters. The Indian javelin throw ace rose to world number 2 on August 30, 2022 but was stuck behind Peters, the reigning world champion since then. In September last year, Neeraj Chopra won the Diamond League 2022 finals in Zurich, becoming the first Indian athlete to win the prestigious Diamond League trophy. However, he was out of action with an injury following the triumph in Zurich. Neeraj Chopra, who holds the Indian national record in men's javelin throw, returned to action at the season-opening Doha Diamond League on May 5 this year and finished first with a throw of 88.67 meter. Anderson Peters managed 85.88 meter to finish third at the Doha meet. The Czech Republic's Jakub Vadlic, silver medalist from Tokyo 2020, is third in the latest rankings with 1,416 points. Now it's time for sports in shorts. Pramod Bhagat clinched 2 gold medals in the Bahrain Para Badminton International in Manama. Pramod defeated compatriot Nitish Kumar 21-16 and 21-17 in the SL3 single final in 13 minutes before combining with Sugandh Kadam to down Nitish and Tarun 22-24, 21-9 and 21-14 in the SL3-SL4 doubles final. Indian shuttler Samir Verma emerged victorious in men's singles at the Slovenia Open, beating Suli Yang, while Rohan Kapoor and Sikki Reddy bagged silver in the mixed doubles in Maribor. Samir won 21-18 and 21-14. Samir and Sikki beat Denmark's Mats Vestergaard and Christine Busch 21-15 and 21-19 in the semi-finals, but lost to Jesper Toft and Clara Gravesen, also from Denmark. Daniil Medvedev beat Holger Rune 7-5 and 7-5 to win the Italian Open, his first trophy in a clay court tournament and a major boost ahead of the French Open. Medvedev, who had been 0-3 in Rome prior to this year's edition, claimed his 5th title of the season and 20th of his career. Medvedev had knocked out 2017 champion Alexander Zverev and 2022 runner-up Stefanos Tsitsipas on his way to the final. Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan won the Italian Open title when her Ukrainian opponent Annalena Karenina was forced to retire through injury. Reigning Wimbledon champion and world number 6 Rybakina was leading 6-4 and 1-0 when Kalinina called it quits with a left thigh injury. After refereeing the World Cup final last December, Simon Marcinic of Poland was picked to officiate the Champions League final between Manchester City and Inter Milan. That's all for last week. See you next time with more sports news. This is Minivia in Weekend Sports News. Catch us every Monday. Don't miss the action.